I am cast upon this horrible, desolate island, void of all hope of recovery, of all hope of survival. Although I am alive and not dead as most of the others on the airplane, it is hard to maintain focus on a positive perspective. The fear is beginning to consume my inner dialogue. It is said that fear of danger is 10,000 times more terrifying than danger itself when apparent to the eyes, and we find the burden of anxiety greater by much than the evil which we are anxious about. Whoever has did this must have himself been stranded on an island infected with cannibals. I did not sleep last night. My body aches with fatigue. My stomach is both hungry but nauseous. I feel the acids in my tum-tum gurgle, but for what? I do not know. I do not know what to do with the morning. I thank the gods for the sun, but I know in a few hours it will disappear behind the mountains, and I fear the news of our arrival reached the cannibal tribes. I take my mind off the horrors by exploring the beach, and grow in knowledge of our surroundings. It cannot be long before the cannibals send out a scout to observe us, to test us. As I explore the coast, I take notice of what appears to be primitive sheltering. Are we not alone on this island? Could there possibly be other survivors? Or could this be where the cannibals feast on the flesh of man? This discovery must be shared with my companion. I run home as fast as my feet will carry me. Home. Now that is a funny word. Home. What is a home? Am I a man without a home? A homeless man? I guess this is my home now. As I return home, I am delighted with my companion's very own discovery.
Oh, dude, we can build benches to sit on.
This news excites my butt, for she is a poor, tired butt who misses the simple luxuries like sitting down. I execute a tiny dinosaur who had been eavesdropping nearby, and I head out to collect the logs for the bench which is absolutely necessary for our survival. My companion puts the finishing touch on our new seating arrangements. My god, it is glorious. For the very first time since this plane crash, I feel a sense of home, of belonging somewhere. But the news spreads fast of our precious bench. The cannibal tribes have grown jealous of our butts. They send a scout to deliver a message, but we only deliver death in return. My companion and I discussed my discovery of the native village up the coast. We decide we better focus on reinforcing our home in case the village is full of foes, not friends. I return to work harvesting logs out of the outskirts of the forest. My companion tells me he wishes to search the beach for alcoholic booze. I think the stress has gotten to him as well. From the distance, I take note of another scout. My god, he is heading down the beach where Rainbow is. I quickly run the logs in my hands back to home, when suddenly I hear a loud scream from the beach.
Fuck!
I grab my axe in my hand, and I charge the beach with all of my might. Get out of here! Go on, get out of here! I barely saved my friend in time. That was too close. We decide to stay close together from now on. The very thought of losing the Rainbow Pilot grieves me heartily. I do not know what I would do without his company. He is the only element of this island keeping me from spiraling into insanity. We finish the day working steadily with our bulging hot muscles. We must develop our home for us to survive. The monsters are too strong, too cunning for us to be open and exposed. As Rainbow and I work together, we start to become best friends. I begin to call him Bo for short, as we are on such friendly relations. Bo and I have deep discussions about developing a strategy to tolerate the constant onslaught of cannibal monsters. We decide the most important elements of survival must be to find a safe high ground such as tree house, to construct a wall around our shelter, and of course we must secure a dependable source of food and water. Bo and I must become self-sufficient out here in the wilderness. For a short moment I am able to look upon the bright side of my condition. I am comforted by the sound of another human voice, and I value Rainbow's friendship. But as I set the final touches of a rabbit trap down, dread overtakes my entire body. I suddenly realize the day has escaped me. It is nighttime now. Who knows what horrible cannibal armies lurk just outside the glow of our fires. We soon find ourselves in the dark grasp of the night. God, take that. Better stay away, lady. Oh shit, she's in our base. Oh, she took a fire out. 2 fires out. Oh no. Let's get her. dropping teeth.
Good job.
Shoot, shoot, shoot! Oh no! The wind is knocked out of me. I drop to my feet and I'm overwhelmed by the taste of blood in my mouth. I am completely vulnerable. One final blow and I will be dead. Dead. More like delivered off of this hellhole. I suddenly am able to accept death, almost like a gift from the island. Perhaps death is my only escape. I begin to close my eyes and let the universe take me back, to let my soul free of my doomed body. This is it. I am okay with this. I can taste the cool, refreshing sensation of freedom. Suddenly, I feel my body pulled to its feet. I regain consciousness to find my friend Rainbow has saved my life. I am overwhelmed with emotions. But now is not the time to process these. I must collect all of my strength and focus all of my will on fighting back at these motherfuckers! I feel reborn. I feel like a brand new human being, and I feel emerged as a native to this island. As the sun peeks over the broad mountains in the distance, we work triumphantly after surviving another hard night. Perhaps there is life here for us after all. Bo and I greet the morning with hot manual labor. As we grow a sense of our territory, we discuss plans to build a garden. We also agree to focus on building the final touches to our treehouse, possibly the true element to our survival. If we can just climb out of harm's reach of the cannibals, then we can finally rest our bodies and our minds. Bo and I do not waste a day, and we work harder than we've ever worked before. The labor pays off, and we finally have a secured structure off the ground. I finally feel as if we have a foothold on this island. The hairy balls of the gods have surely blessed us on this day, for we are alive and in good health, and we have each other's company.
Excellent.
For once on this island, I feel the slightest inkling of safety. But I fear it will not last forever. We develop sleds to carry more logs out of the old forest. This raises our productivity significantly, and we are able to apply some defensive structures to our perimeter. Night falls once more, but this night we are truly warriors. As we reinforce the base, we fight off the cannibals with precision and excellence. We are a cannibal fighting team, Rainbow and I. We welcome the third morning drenched in the blood of our predators. We also start to build a message to the other cannibals. We live here now. Whether you like it or not. Whether we like it or not. We live here now. For now.